gentlemen, welcome back. Fucking zipping the Mick, week 8, and it's a very special week because for the first time ever, we have a guest, and yeah, there he is. He is
Right
my
there.
friend and soon to be yours, and we're gonna call him Ferg, coming from wherever the fuck he's coming from. We don't know. I don't know. We're
Colorado Springs, Colorado.
nice, still there. Cool. Well, Ferg, welcome.
Thank you,
Uh,
thank you.
I'm not sure if you've viewed an episode or not because it's kind of just been a lot of mayhem. This is all we do
Chaos.
is watch football and talk about it.
Yeah, pretty
Uh,
much.
but we're just gonna we wanted to invite you on this week because Jimmy here has been a lifelong Dallas fan, and you, of course, a lifelong 49ers fan, and this rivalry gets renewed this evening. And I kind of want to hear both your thoughts on it. Let's let our guest go first, Jimmy. How do you feel about that?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's I'm okay with that. By all
Well,
means, my friend.
I think for it to be a rivalry, then both teams have to have won something in the last few years.
Yeah.
And so right now, it's kind of a one-sided
hmm
rivalry. It's not
Yeah.
very. It's yeah. Tonight it
But
might be renewed because maybe Dallas can do something while we have
yeah.
7 players active.
hmm
But as of late, I don't think it's much of a rivalry. It's just been us kicking their ass.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it's been. You know what I mean? It has been. Like, there's no denying that. Like between Green Bay and y'all pretty much have the Cowboys numbers, man. Like, there's no
Yeah.
question about that.
So, we're expecting San Francisco. I mean, what are they're kind of limping because Kittle's
Yeah.
questionable with that ankle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Debo's gonna come back off that illness, and he's got that wrist issue too.
Yeah.
But he could just as like last week get pulled in the fucking first quarter, which pissed me off because I have him in my
Yeah.
fantasy
Who
team.
you telling, man? I got
Got me
him,
like,
man.
Same.
Like, he cost me last week. Yeah.
motherfucker.
Same. Yeah.
Play the game out, dude.
Yeah.
That could have been your Jordan flu game,
hmm
son of a bitch.
Yep. Yeah, I've never had pneumonia, so I don't know like what
Yeah.
it's like to play. I don't know. I don't know how
Mm.
detrimental pneumonia is, so I don't know.
I mean, it's bad, man. It like I had pneumonia. Like I never had to play with pneumonia, but like it's bad, man. Like it's like you could tell the difference. Like it's hard doing basic stuff. You
But
know, it's
also,
like
you're
it's
an
just
elite
hard,
athlete.
especially yeah. But I mean, you still got pneumonia, man. Like
Yeah, I know,
like you're an
but
athlete or not, you got pneumonia. Like no, I
But
think he's gonna be back. I think he's playing this week. There's no question
but
about it. He
how do you
has to. He
get
has to.
pneumonia in Santa Clara and as an elite athlete? That's what like I don't understand. How do you get
I
it?
don't I don't understand it, man.
he's
Like
got his CPAP fucking
it's like
like
82 degrees
moisture
outside,
turned
man.
up
So
too
like
much.
I just don't know. I don't understand that. It's like 80 some degrees every day down there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
beautiful.
warm. So I don't get it, but yeah, man, like he'll be back. Like so
So
but
are
the
we
problem is that like they have no real receivers, but our defense is suspect, man. Like our defense can't stop shit. They've been
Parsons
average.
still out?
Yeah, he's still Lawrence is still out. You know, like we're banged up too. The Cowboys are banged up pretty bad. We have no run game. You know what I mean? So
But you're bringing Dalvin
uh,
Cook up, who's hadn't been anything in the past 5 years, but
yeah.
I don't
So
know.
it might be a spark. I don't know. But our defense is horrible, man.
So we're expecting San Francisco to just fucking stomp a mud
I
hole
don't
in
think it's gonna be
Dallas's.
a mud hole, but they'll
I'm
probably win. Like I don't think it's gonna be a mud hole. Like no.
I'm not expecting it to be like a blowout like last year. I wouldn't even go as far as to say
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if Dallas is gonna win any like head to head against the Niners, this is the one. This is
Yeah.
when they
They
need to
just
take it.
we don't have a run game. They don't have a defense. Like they're pretty much one dimensional. They got Lamb, and that's it. Like on offense,
Yeah.
tight end disappeared. Who's our second receiver? We don't really have one, an established one. So definitely don't have a run game because the coaches choose not to have a run game. So
Damn, this game probably looked way better on the schedule at the beginning of the
it
year.
did.
Oh yeah,
And
they're probably like,
Yeah,
oh,
it definitely did.
McCaffrey,
Yeah, it definitely did.
Parsons head to head, that would be
Mhm.
sick. And then it's like, oh,
It's
fucking
just yeah, it's and at the same time, probably this is probably one of the worst seasons that the Niners had, man, in
yeah,
years.
and
You know what I mean? So like in years because it just shows that like what happens when you got a young quarterback that loses all his weapons. You know what I mean? But we talked about
Yeah.
this on our podcast.
Yeah.
Like we were like, I didn't understand it because now you're a San Francisco fan, so I got to ask you, man. So like, it's crazy, man. Like me and John Boy did a podcast about this, and your offense was ranked like top 10. Your defense was damn near top 10, and we're like, how the hell are they losing? Like they got a backup running back that was throwing up at a time when we were talking about like 600 yards. Like that man was balling out. And
Yeah,
then
he was second in
yeah,
the league in rushing.
yeah, and then just everything, even with all of that, y'all just started losing. Like
Like how?
I
How
don't,
do you
man, we
lose?
didn't understand that, man, because we're like, how do you have a top ranked defense and a top ranked offense, and like I don't know,
What
like it was just
what
y'all shouldn't have been losing them games. Is pretty much what I'm saying.
what I'll blame it on, I think what a lot of Niner fans blame it on is Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, you don't like Kyle?
Same thing. Kyle, he's a fantastic coach, one of the greatest offensive minds that there's ever been, but he has one critical flaw, and that's that he takes his foot off the gas.
Yeah,
He'll get a lead and he starts playing conservative, just like he did in the Super Bowl when they were up. Like
yeah,
it's the NFL, dude. Like you cannot do that. Like you gotta keep your foot on their throat and just continue to kill them. Like, and he'll get up by 2 scores and be like, okay, we can throttle back. Let's just play conservative. Run game, run it. Oh, 3 and out. Okay, yeah, 3 and out. Okay, I'm like, dude, no, they are catching up.
yeah,
Like you have to murder them.
yeah,
So,
right.
so Kyle Shanahan doesn't take his foot off the gas today against Dallas. What do you think the score is?
Oh, if he doesn't, then we're seeing a like a repeat of last year.
Dude, all they got to do is run the ball, man. You got to understand, all they got to do is run the ball. Like, we can't stop the
Well, that's
run. We haven't
Jordan.
been able to stop the run in fucking 10 years, man. Like,
But
Jordan Mason's
also,
hurt
yeah,
too.
yeah,
yeah, but also like San Francisco has a history of hurting their running backs. I mean,
they
the only
do.
guy that ever made it out of there was Frank Gore, and he
Yeah.
probably should come back. But
Well, he was different, man. The dude put
yeah.
in like 20 some years, man. Like,
So
he
if
playing
all you got
forever.
to do is run the ball, what scares me is like, oh shit, they're gonna hurt this rookie
Mm.
because they're gonna run him like 45 times tonight.
How
And he's gonna
fucking,
have a
how
great
lucky,
game, but
how
he's gonna
lucky is
come out
that,
hurt.
though, man? How lucky is that to get, like, to have one of the best running backs in the NFL get hurt, and then that's your backup?
Ooh.
That you get out the draft. That's your backup. That's insane. Like
Yeah,
y'all GM did a good job on that one, man, because that kid's solid.
I think
The
it helps
thing,
that
Yeah,
like he's running behind like one of the best offensive linemen to ever
yeah.
play too.
and the thing about it is, and I don't want to give San Francisco the like a shitty thing about their running backs because they have these running backs that are they always get
They
them
find
and
them.
they
Yeah,
yeah they
they
find them
find them.
they
Like
end up being
they find
great
them.
but then
Yeah.
they hurt them they get hurt and for some reason I don't is it the
It's a
turf.
style of run, man. No, it's a style of run that their offense uses.
You just I don't know. I've never been I guess I've never had a team that's ever been successful other than, being a Bears fan with Walter Payton, and I had like 5 years of that.
Come on, man. You had
So
McMahon.
I
You
don't
had Jim. You had Jim.
well, I'm saying like I've never been a fan of a team that had a great running
Yeah.
game. So I don't I'm very critical of other teams running games because of that. I don't know.
Cowboys come
Fucking A.
sporadically, man. They come sporadically when they get running backs. They give you like
Well,
after Emmett, it's like I'll give you 3-4 years. Like
that's because they're
Jones out of UVA, that was our running back, and then Zeke.
oh yeah. I remember him.
Yeah,
What the fuck happened to him?
he got hurt.
Oh,
He started getting hurt. Yeah, he started getting hurt. Yeah, he was a beast,
I
man.
feel like
He was a power back.
I feel like Zeke was like a flash in the pan too. Like he
That's
came
all it
out,
was. Yeah.
he was the shit for like 2 years. He got the feed me tattoo,
Mm-hmm.
which is just kind of weird to begin with, but whatever.
it is.
Yeah,
Uh,
everything disappeared on him is that when he held out for his contract on his rookie year, that Jerry Jones collapsed and gave it to him. Like I still to this day don't understand that contract. Like the guy had 2 years on his rookie contract, and you redo a fucking contract. Like, come on, man. Like what? Like,
Do you like Jerry Jones, or you think he needs to just go
nah,
ahead and
man. I am a lifelong Cowboy,
He
man. I hate
wants him
Jerry
dead.
Jones.
He wants
I
him
don't wish.
dead.
I want him to retire, man. I don't wish death on him, man. But like, yeah, I definitely want him to retire. Like, but we got his son that's going to take over. So like, how much better is that? You know, it's like,
I don't know. Look at Vegas.
yeah, so
It's the same
Yeah.
situation.
same situation. But nah, man, like Jerry Jones is a horrible GM. Like we came
That's
into the season, Dallas came into this season owing $20 million in dead cap. Like that's what he owed coming in because people that aren't on the team, like $20 million. That's
I
like, come
think
on, man. Like,
Jimmy, we did. I
horrible.
think we discussed him either through text or whatnot. That Jerry Jones he's a businessman
He
first
is. He's
before
great.
he's this football team is his. This is his side hustle. Like
Mm.
this is his side project. He made
No,
his.
it was until it wasn't. Like it
Well,
was when
now,
it started. Like, but
yeah,
now, like, no, man.
but
Like
now
that's
that he's
his.
putting his whole demented mind
Uh,
into it, he's destroying the fucking organization.
he's a
But
great. Like you said, he's a great businessman. Horrible fucking owner. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, but he's Al Davis, man, on steroids, man. That's all it is.
he doesn't know football. Like
He knows it, but
other than
he's too arrogant to take
I
a
I
back
think
think
he
seat.
knows.
I think he knew it like in the 80s and 90s,
Yeah.
but the game is just completely different. It's just a new game now. So
Mm-hmm.
like you can't draft the same type of players. You can't.
Yeah.
It's just a different type of ball game
And
now.
not just that. Let's be honest, man. When he won his Super Bowls,
Oh,
like
fuck
I'm probably
yeah.
the realest Cowboy fan you ever meet in your life, man. Because I'm just brutally honest about my team. Like we got it because there's no salary cap. That's our 3 Super Bowls. There was no salary cap.
Well,
That's how
Jimmy,
we were able to win Super Bowls.
at this point, there shouldn't be any more delusional Cowboy fans. I
Yeah.
mean, I could get it for,
Oh,
a couple
there is.
years, but
Oh,
yeah,
there is. Oh no.
there's
There,
still
dude,
guys that think you're
brother.
good.
I'm telling you, man. Like
Yeah.
I understand why people hate Cowboy fans because I hate Cowboy fans. Like, dude, like that. They 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 follow one player and they hype him up and they just have no football knowledge and they think every year they're going to the Super Bowl every year. Like, come on, man.
Which is
Like
insane. Yeah, I hear this is our
this is
year.
our year. Every year for 29 years, you heard those words from somebody. For the last
Yep.
29 years, man.
Yep.
Like I'm probably, like I said, man.
America's team.
I'm probably one of the realest. Because I'm a Cowboy fan, but more so than anything, man, I'm an NFL fan. I love football. You know what I mean? So I wish my team was good again. I wish we had a great owner, but we don't have that. So like I'm okay
Yeah.
with that. You know what I mean? Like it sucks, but I'm okay with that because I'm
So
realist.
Jimmy, give me a prediction for the score tonight. How does it go?
But
What's
tonight,
Yep, for
I think
Dallas, San Francisco.
I think it's probably going to be a field goal game. I think it's going to be a field goal game.
Give me a
Oh,
score, dude.
I'm
we're
thinking.
flush.
I'm thinking it'll probably be something on the line of. I don't know, man, because it's all about my defense. What my defense going to do? Like I don't know which Dallas defense I'm getting. Am I getting the one that can't stop the run? Because if that's the case, it's a blowout. Like, because like we really don't have to do anything but concentrate really on one player, maybe two players. They're both
And
coming
this,
off hurt. You know what I mean? Like the one guy, he's a rookie. Like the rookie, I guess the rookie's playing Purcell, and then another guy because Jennings is out. So you got another young player that's coming in. So I think the run game is where it's going to be at. I think so. It all depends on whether or not Dallas can stop. If Dallas could stop the fucking run or manage it, I'm thinking it'll probably be like something in the line of fucking 21-17 or something
there
of
we
that nature.
go.
You know what I
Fucking
mean?
A, we finally get to it.
So, but if they can't stop the run, it's going to be a blowout
Okay.
because Dallas has given up already 3 times 300 yards rushing. You know what I mean?
21-17, San
So,
Francisco. San Francisco's kicker is hurt. Moody isn't playing.
yeah,
Correct. Yeah.
yeah.
So you guys
We're on our third kicker in 3 weeks. So
That's
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
crazy. That's crazy.
yeah.
So,
And for some reason, the guy we signed is the guy that sent us to the NFC Championship because he missed the game-winning kick against us in Lambeau. I'm like, why? He missed the kick. Why do you sign the guy that missed the kick? I don't understand it.
you guys hired a fucking loser.
Yeah, I'm just
That's
like,
fucking
dude,
horrible,
why did
man.
we hire him? I was like, I was making fun of him last year. Like, no, don't sign this guy.
Is Double Doink not available? I'm sure he's
Yeah,
somewhere out there.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Miami
Yeah,
just
man.
scored, man.
So did Atlanta off a
Yeah.
turnover. Speaking of which, check out the fucking jersey,
I
Ferg.
see it. I see it. Yeah, I noticed it right away.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. Men can give other men gifts. It ain't gay.
It's okay. Okay. Got a Dion.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's from Ferg. Ferg gave me
Mhm.
this, dude. But yeah, dude. Tampa Bay's out there. They're wearing their creamsicles. I figured
Yeah, I
that
see
would.
it.
I think if they're gonna wear the
It's
creamsicles, they
fucking
should
horrible.
change. They should change the logo on the TV
Yeah.
too to the old logo because they still have the new logo
Mhm.
for them on the TV. You know what I'm talking about? Like right
Yeah,
next
I
to the
see it.
score.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
They need to switch it back to the old fucking Buccaneer with the knife in his mouth or whatever, and the feathers in his hat, and he's all like, "Hey." Oh, there he is on the field.
There he
Yeah,
is.
but yeah. So yeah, they changed it everywhere except for on the TV. That's fucking stupid.
Hey, Montgomery. I think Montgomery just scored a touchdown.
David,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, he just
Gooner.
scored. Yeah, he just scored.
Ferg, are you watching any games?
Yeah, I got on Philly and Cincinnati.
Oh, how's that going, dude?
It looks like Cincinnati's about to score. They're on the goal line, second and
Yeah.
goal. Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 yard line.
So, in an earlier podcast, Ferg, I had spoken to Jimmy and made a prediction about the LSU quarterbacks, Joe Burrows and Jaden Daniels. And I
Hmm.
said that not only will Jaden Daniels have a better career numbers than Joe Burrows, he's gonna have a better season than Burrows this year. And I
Interesting.
And then he
wanted to
got
know
hurt,
if you
John
had
Boy, the
any.
curse. Then he
He's
got
cut.
hurt.
Not no, he's gonna play today
Is he?
against the Bears.
I didn't think he was gonna play.
Yep, he's gonna play today
Uh,
against the Bears. So I want to
very
know
good.
maybe your thoughts on that. Who do you
That's
think? Who do you think would be better between those two quarterbacks?
Burrow's already been to the Super Bowl, and he went. What year did he go in? His
His rookie year.
He was a rookie.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't. So what is it? What does that mean for Daniels? How soon does he have to go to be comparable?
I think it benefits Daniels if he doesn't go his rookie year because they showed a stat that quarterbacks their first debut in the Super Bowl and they lose, they
It's
never
not.
make it
Yeah,
back,
they don't make it back.
except for one person, Jim Machine Gun Kelly, and he lost four straight. So
Oh man, don't get me
you don't
started
want
on
to go
them.
back, right? After you
Dude,
lose your debut, because you end up
uh,
being like Jim Kelly, according
I feel
to
bad. Like
stats.
I mean, that's how great and how bad they were, man. They went 4 times, man, and
Thurman Thomas,
they had such a great team. Yeah, John. They had BB. You remember BB?
Rodriguez.
Quick BB.
Yeah,
They had
Don
Bruce
Beebe.
Smith.
Every
Uh,
white kid fucking
uh.
back in the day loved Don Beebe. He's a little
Dude,
white dude
he was
fucking
like
running
he
around.
was like seriously a better version of Cup. Like that, he was like to me, he was a better version of Cup because he was more physical too. Like he'll come across the middle as a slot.
Well, it was a more
Uh,
physical game
uh,
back then too.
but
Like,
yeah, it was.
I
But
mean,
yeah, like
the dudes were definitely. I'm not gonna say smaller,
mhm.
but as far as hitting went, it
Oh, it was
was a
violent.
hell of a
It was
yeah, a lot,
violent. It was violent, man.
a lot
Yeah.
worse. Who was
So
who was oh sorry.
sorry. No, sorry. To answer the question, I think I can see Daniels having a better year. Career, I don't think so. I just don't think his style of play will be able to like give him like the long career that he needs to be able to beat Burrow career wise.
So not a non-pocket passer.
Yeah, and I think like besides Lamar Jackson, I just don't think they're built to last. Like
I don't
Right?
know. Like,
I Jimmy go because I
all
got
right.
thoughts
So,
too.
like, so my thing is that like he's proven that he's a pocket passer. Like he's proven by the record that he was holding at the beginning of the year. It still got right now because the dude has like a completion rate of like damn near 77%. Like that's insane. Like that's crazy. So he's already proven that he's more of a pure pocket passer, but he has the ability to be mobile if need be. You know what I mean? And he's a runner, but like at the same time, the dude got a fucking arm on him, man. Like,
This this is my excuse as to why I think he's going to have the better numbers career-wise because the game is changing. The style of play is getting quicker. There's a lot more RPOs, a lot
Mm-hmm.
more teams are running those types of offenses as opposed to I'm going to call it old school pocket passer mentality. I think that, you know, Tom Brady did that and was
Mm-hmm.
the GOAT, and I don't think
Yep.
any other
Yep.
system until, you know, for a long time, I think is isn't going to work. Um, I think, like I said, the game is changing. So I think Daniels being the younger quarterback and the more RPO friendly quarterback is going to have the better numbers going forward.
Here's my bold prediction on that. This is
Come on.
now this is a
Come
bold
on.
prediction. So this is why I think the NFL.
Career-ending injury.
No. RG3. No. So the game is changing so fast. Correct. I agree. But the thing with the NFL is it goes on a cycle. If we think back, we've seen this before, right? We had the Wildcat in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
They did it for like 2 seasons and were unstoppable. We had Kaepernick with the read option. He was unstoppable for 2 seasons. It's gonna revert back where they're not doing the RPO so much. Give it like 2-3 years, and it's gonna go back to just being a more of a passing league again.
Mm-hmm.
Give it
I
a
get
few
that.
seasons. I think it's gonna revert back to maybe not pure passing. You won't see the RPO on. They're gonna be able to stop it, and it's gonna change to something else.
And that's
Yeah,
why. And that's go ahead, John Boy. Go ahead.
no, I get that. It's adaptation of the game, and you see it
Mm-hmm.
in sports everywhere. The biggest example I can give is in the NHL back in the late 90s, the New Jersey Devils developed a trap defense. And they figured out like you could not get the puck into their fucking zone unless you dumped it, and then they would just recover it, the type of defense they had set up. And they went on to win a fucking Stanley Cup because of it. Well, they ended up have, you know, the offenses got better, rules changed actually because of it. Because they had figured out how to buy, you know, just beat the system and play a certain type of defense. So yeah, I get the game is gonna cycle, but I don't think it's gonna go necessarily back to pure pocket passing
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah,
I
I
think
don't think
that
so either.
system it feels like standing still in the future is only gonna get you hurt worse.
Yeah.
I think
Or maybe
because
not for a quarterback, I
I just
guess.
think that it's going to change. It continues to change because like the defensive linemen are becoming so much faster that you have to. Like, there's no choice. What's
Yeah.
up, bud?
You're getting smaller and faster every
Yeah.
year.
I'm
So, like,
I'm com
they have to adapt that way.
the
But the
we
reason why I'm talking about Daniels, though, like the same thing with Daniels, is the reason I'm talking about him, man, is because like he does both like efficiently. Like the kid, like people keep saying that he's just a mobile. Like this kid, I watched this dude throw fucking dots, like fucking 50 yards down the field, like like dot, like straight to this fucking like. How did you get it to this fucking receiver? Like that small ass window. Like the kid got some fucking arm on him. You know, like he can launch it and he can fucking take off. And he runs like a 4.5, 4.4. Like so. I don't know. I just think that he
I
will have a better career than Burrow.
I think the NFL needs to adapt something like the NHL did, and because I think the NFL is getting way too overprotective of their quarterbacks. The
Yeah.
way the NHL
It's flag football.
it was backwards with it. They weren't really
Specific
protective of their
quarterback.
goalies.
Yeah. Come
So
on.
I think now the NFL should adapt something like that pocket. While inside that pocket, then yeah, you keep the penalties as is, the way the
Mm-hmm.
the game is. Like you can't hit him a certain way. But as soon as he starts scrambling, he becomes someone else. And he should be able to be hit just like
A running back.
everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
even if it's
becomes.
behind the line of
Yeah.
scrimmage. If he scrambles outside the pocket and you hit that motherfucker like he pitched the ball to a damn running back, you should be able to fucking just spear him in the gut, you know,
But
whatever.
that's what they were doing to Cam Newton, though. They were doing that to Cam Newton. Like when Cam Newton took off, like they were not giving him the penalties,
Yeah.
even when he was in the
That's
pocket.
exactly
Yeah,
exactly what I had in mind when I
yeah,
said specific quarterback.
yeah. Because that's like,
They Yeah. They would have second degree murder on
yeah,
on Cam Newton,
yeah,
and then be like,
nothing.
nothing. You breathe on Tom Brady,
It's
flag.
a flag. Yeah, like I mean, he'll be standing in the pocket, like he'll just break away and still be fucking on that, like inside the pocket still, and gets fucking the shit knocked out of him. They're like, no, it ain't flag. He's
But
a runner.
again,
He's a
yeah, that's what I'm
runner.
saying. They should
Like,
change it. If they actually make rules, then these guys have to follow these rules. She's getting upset.
yeah,
Why are you getting upset?
that's like this one. Like we're over here having a dog convention.
Yeah, yeah. These ones are going nuts.
But
So
no, like perfect example, like you said, like fucking Cam Newton and making the rules, man. Like they
did
should.
you did you guys, speaking of Jaden Daniels, did you see this the Commanders are facing the Bears today?
Mm-hmm.
And sorry, the big dog going after the little dog. Go lay down. Um
Are you still a
fucking
Miami fan, by the way?
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
He
Okay.
died hard. Look, he got his koozie.
Dude, fins till I die, dude. I'll
Come on.
drown a Fin fan.
That's wild. I've never
Yeah,
seen someone take the switch. So that's dedication.
that is.
I made a fucking promise, and it happened because I called it. I said if the Bears get rid of Justin Fields and they
Yeah,
draft Caleb Williams, I'm fucking out.
yeah,
It happened, and then my curse occurred. I picked Miami kind of
mhm,
out of a hat,
yeah,
and because the wife liked the colors.
yeah. It
So
was
I was
it
like,
was it
"Ooh."
was crazy, man, because like he was actually in Wilmington. We were in Wilmington when he made that decision because it was all draft and Caleb. You remember all that? You're
Yeah.
like, you baby,
Yeah.
you said it. You're like, hey, if that motherfucker they trade for him, I'm done. I'm done. They get rid of Fields, I'm done.
Dude, and now fucking we'll get back to Tua here in a
Yeah,
second. But I wanted to talk Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams. Um, Caleb Williams has been sending Jaden Daniels like rubber duckies, like actual like painted rubber duckies or something like that, as like a taunt to that like he won't play today. So yeah. So this Commanders Bears game, I'm expecting uh
Daniel's about to go
Daniels
off.
to, yeah.
Yeah, you don't do
And
that.
what I tell you yesterday, Jimmy, I accidentally, because I still have a Bears koozie,
Yeah.
because I'm not one of those people that like just because I jumped ship from a team, I don't go burning stuff. That's
You
fucking
paid
retarded.
money for that, man.
Yeah, right. You fucking idiot. But yeah, so I accidentally threw my Bears koozie in the garbage and then quickly fished it out. But I had just partaken in the garage and I had a premonition. I was texted Jimmy. I was like, look, this may not mean anything, but I think Caleb Williams suffers an injury tomorrow. So I'm predicting Jaden Daniels just destroys the Bears, has not really destroys, but has a great game. And then Caleb Daniels does not finish this game versus the Commanders.
I could see that after you talk about the Ducky thing, because that defense, man, that defense is still a Quinn's defense. Like not the Quinn Green Bay defense, the debacle, but like watch how that defense plays for him in this game. If that shit's for real, if he really did send him, yeah, that's fucking defense is. He's gonna be running for his life, man. Like,
I saw it on Twitter or
yeah,
X, so it's
yeah,
got to be true.
it's got to be true. Hey, Tampa Bay just
I,
they just scored.
Oh,
I got a,
yeah,
I got a question for you, Jim, as a Cowboy fan.
What's that, brother?
Did and this just might be an obvious one, but did you want King Henry in the offseason?
Hell yeah, man! Like I thought about that. Me and
the
him,
fuck
we
did.
had so
I
many
wanted him.
conversations. That was a
Yeah.
situation where I was like, we did it again. We fucking did like breaking the whole situation down. It even makes it even fucking crazier. Like, dude went there for like $16 million for 2 years, so 8 mil. Like
Yeah.
we are double paying fucking Zeke to come back. Like we're paying him for fucking not
Insane.
being on the team, and then we're also paying him for being on the team. Like
And then
it's,
you're promoting
and I'm
Dalvin
like,
Cook up
and
from the
like
practice squad.
you don't even call, like you don't
Stop.
even call fucking Henry, and then he
Stop, please.
like Jerry was getting so much flack, like so much flack for
Stop.
fucking not doing that. So he went out and got Dalvin Cook, and he just sat him on the practice squad for fucking what
Good boy. Go play.
7 weeks. Like just sat him like. It's horrible, man. Like
Good boy.
Did
that's
he
what
not visit
happens.
Dallas anymore? I thought he was in Dallas at one point.
Well, he lives in Dallas, man. Like he got a house in
Oh,
Dallas. Like I don't understand how he trains in Dallas every offseason. Like he pretty much like
oh,
tweeted out it was like he's like I'm here working out.
He
You
wouldn't
know,
have to pay
I'm
his
here
rent.
working out in Dallas, like putting all over social media and nothing.
yeah, I thought for sure he's going to Dallas. I remember like looking at the schedule, seeing that we play you guys, and I was like, oh no. I was like,
Dude, I
not
thought
Derrick
if
Henry,
anyone is
please
gonna
no.
pay the
It's
money
horrible.
for Derrick Henry, it's gonna be Jerry Jones.
No,
That
but
guy's got.
he
Yep.
doesn't. He doesn't since his
But
salary cap. Like he does not go in free agent. Like majority of all our starters, we get in the draft, man. Like we don't go out in free agency. Dallas doesn't do it
okay, but you pull Zeke out of where? Where the fuck did he come back from?
because he does dumb shit.
He was
Like
still in that Salvation Army bucket when
dude,
you guys
we
got him back.
should like Zeke should have
He
never
was
came
still
back.
in it.
Dude, Zeke should have never came back.
No.
And it shows. A man's fucking averaging like 2 yards a carry. Like you shouldn't have brought him back. Like you shouldn't have brought him back. There was so many other options you could have did other than Zeke. You
And
know?
did you see what Jerry Jones commented? Like, yeah, he didn't fit our system, and he didn't like what?
Yeah,
Like
that's why I was
it,
asking. Yeah.
No, what he pretty much said is that like my team is horrible. He wouldn't been good here because my team is horrible. That's pretty much what Jerry said without saying it. That's what he said. He said like he's having a good year there, but he wouldn't have one here because we're doing horrible. Pretty much what he said, man. Like, yeah, that's fucking Jerry Jones, man. A circus.
I mean, it kind of
Motherfucker's a
makes
circus.
sense when you spin it like that. Like,
It's a fucking
yeah,
circus.
he's doing
Yeah.
great but I mean, he doesn't. Derrick Henry didn't fit in that fucking system, and I didn't really think he was gonna do what the hell he's doing right now,
Mhm.
leading the fucking league.
Well, they didn't know how to use
It
him.
is Derrick. Well, I just figured,
Think about
Lamar
look at
Jackson would be benefiting more from
well, he's
having
always
Derrick
been
Henry
yeah.
than Derrick Henry.
Yeah. But the problem was in the beginning of the year, man, like fucking Lamar is still playing like he didn't have Derrick Henry. You know what I mean? Like they weren't really playing Henry in the first couple. That's why his fucking stats were fucking horrible. You know, like whoever had him fantasy the first 2 games of the season, man, they were unhappy.
I know I
Yeah.
wasn't. I had him.
No.
I'm 7-0 in my fucking
I
league. What's
fucking
up?
hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you. Yeah. I just want to remind you, I seen that before somebody was undefeated. And then
Oh,
they
last
weren't.
year,
I'm
my
not.
wife.
We're not
is what
talking
you're
about that.
about?
We're
Okay.
not bringing that up, man.
All right. Yeah, because
She
Ferg
might watch
doesn't-
this video,
We're
and I don't want her
we're
to.
kind of isolating out the guest,
Yeah.
Jimmy, when you're talking about that shit. So
Right.
shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying, like we're talking. You brought it up, brother.
Oh,
7-0.
So let's who's
But no, like
watching-
Henry, like fucking. Yeah, I thought it was stupid. I fucking thought it was stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think
Who's
he's getting
watching-
2,000 yards?
Yeah. I think
You
he
think
got some opportunity to like this last
He
couple of
breaks the
games.
record?
I think he
No.
No,
like,
I know. I don't think he is.
what for the all-time leading
Yeah.
rusher?
Yeah.
Oh no, like no, I don't.
No,
think he will.
not all time, but for
For the
single
season.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I think he could. I think he possibly could. I think he probably could, especially if they would have played him right in the first couple of games. He would definitely had it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think he still has potential because like you've seen it the last couple of games. That man had 200 yards like in one game, pretty much, right? Like, yeah, he
But
like if anybody could do it, it'd be him. You know.
Well, yeah, he's the only one really on track to do it and have
Yeah.
the schedule to do it, but he's not going to. That's the problem because look, it's Derrick Henry. I get that,
Mhm.
but if they continue to win and start making they see the clinched playoffs
Mhm.
already, they're gonna start resting him. Why wouldn't you save
They
him?
would.
The end
But-
game
but you
goal
gotta-
is to win a
but-
championship.
But yeah, you could say that, but you think about it like this, man. Like if the man's having the kind of games that he's having now, they can go ahead and rest him, and you probably have potential of getting close to it, of getting it.
Okay, so I think then it all depends on how the games are going.
Because you got
So-
pretty much what we got. We got like 9 games left.
You know I'm not good at
Yeah.
math.
Well, I think we got like 8, 9 games left, something like that.
Yeah,
so,
we're week 8 right now. So
yeah,
this,
so
yeah, 17
like yeah,
games.
he has high likelihood to be able to fucking do it. Like
Yeah,
the
he's
man's
done-
getting 200. He's getting 200 yards games, man. He's getting fucking
he's currently on track to break the record held by Eric Dickerson,
Yeah,
right?
him and Barkley, in general, are going to be the reason why the running back fucking room moves up. Like it's like you know how it dropped down. Like if that running back goes up and comes down,
Mhm.
goes up, like not like quarterback, but like I think it's going to go back up. I think it's going to
It
be
is.
valued. It's going to be
Yeah,
valued again.
they're going to start paying these guys because they're doing it later. They're doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it well.
My man.
That's sorry, that came in my head. but no, but also look now, the trade is wide receiver heavy right now. Usually trades don't end up getting, guys paid record numbers. They get good contracts or teams are dishing out. They're not really looking to pay top super fucking Ivy. She's whipping this fucking thing around, hitting the dogs. But they're not yeah, she's gonna
He's getting
start a
abused
fucking
by his
fight,
dog.
dude. It's gonna be a brawl in my fucking
That's how
living
this
room.
one is, man. This
Yeah.
damn octopus, man. Like she's
Well,
killing it.
I've got 3 other dogs in.
Yeah. I can, dude. I can hardly.
What was I
handle
talking
one.
about? What was I talking about?
You were talking about fucking the wide receiver.
Yeah.
The wide receiver fucking money.
So now wide receivers are getting traded. I mean, that's pretty much how I'm seeing it. It's why the trade block is wide receiver heavy. And then these running backs are gonna be, like you said, gonna be starting to getting paid again until it dips.
Until they don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
it fluctuates, man. It feels like it fluctuates every couple of years, like 5-year rotations. You know what I mean? Like for the last 5 years, they were talking about paying Barkley $5 million a year, man. Like that's like you remember that a couple of years ago? They're like $5 million. Like they franchised him and all. Like now it's about to go back up probably like fucking 12 to 15 mil a season for a running back.
God damn, the Giants fucked up so bad with that.
Like that's crazy.
So bad.
Yeah, I love it so much though.
Yeah. Hey, I think everybody sitting right here on this podcast right now fucking loves that move. Like I like to celebrate like Barkley.
And
like,
the fact that he is doing what he's doing at the fucking Eagles, like inside the division, fucking I mean,
shitted on him. No, but did you see last game when he had opportunity to break the single game record, like his all time? And he was like, no, I'm good, coach. He was like, let these young guys eat. And that's when I was like, man, I hope this dude fucking does what he needs to do.
And also because I'm tired.
And that's saying a lot because I fucking despise of all teams that rivalry where you were talking about earlier, Eagles. Like that's who I feel that like I always watch that game. Like there's a certain difference. There's a hatred.
There's no rivalry because you guys are that much better.
No, it's because like rivalry I look at is the one inside my division because make sure that like I gotta get out of my division. I gotta win my division. Like, that's what it's all about.
But you don't play the biggest games in your team's organization's history against
No, the whole thing about it, man, and the reason why like I fucking despise the Eagles so much is only one reason. It's not because of the players, because
they threw snowballs at.
Nah, I fucking hate the fans. Like Eagles fans are the worst people in the world. Like they're fucking horrible people. Like they shouldn't have children. Like they're bad. I'm just saying, dude. Like they're fucking horrible people, man. Like I seen too many fucking Eagles fans do some heinous shit. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing right now? Like,
have you been to a Raider game?
Oh, they're pretty fucking bad too.
Yeah. However, Jimmy makes a point because wasn't there a Philly fan that had to eat horse shit?
Yeah.
And then did it?
Yeah. Like there's fucking dude, like it just lets you know like what kind of organization it is. Look at the fucking stadium. Like it has it tells on itself, man. They got a hospital, a jail, a fucking magistrate, they got fucking police force. Like, dude, who needs all that? Like, why do you need a fucking damn near emergency room in the stadium? Not for the players.
Yeah.
But for the
Cowboys
fans.
Stadium has a jail.
Yeah. What, the new one?
Yeah.
It's I didn't hear about that. Like I went there, I didn't hear about that.
Has a jail with a TV in it as well, so you can continue to watch the game.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking jail in Jerry's World.
Yeah, they're still getting punished. I gotta finish the game.
Okay. Who's watching Miami right now? I want to know. Is
It's
Tua
on a
dead yet?
commercial. No, it's on a commercial. But the fucking Lions are beating the fucking living breaks off of the Titans. It's 14-7.
Yeah, that was expected.
Yeah.
Okay, Tua coming back. I've said a little bit about it, but Ferg, what are your thoughts on that?
Oh man, I
Yeah.
when it first happened, I think like a lot of people were saying like oh he should retire, and like ultimately it's his choice, but I don't know, man. At some point it's just not worth it anymore. Like I
It's
get you
not.
got to provide for your family, but like you can do that. Like you made your money. Like once you start messing with the head injuries, man, you gotta get out of there. And it's like how many chances do you want to take? It's just like
Mhm.
a old boy from the Bills, what Hamlin I think his name is. Like, dude, you
Yeah.
died on the field. Like get out. Like, that's it. Like, you're done, dude. Like I feel like God's like, "All right, you wanna keep fucking around with me? All right. I tried to
Guess
tell
he
your ass
wants.
once. I tried to tell you once." Yeah, I just don't, I don't know. It's like you feel that
I,
sting, that's your pride fucking with you.
Yeah.
yep, I
Gotta get
agree.
them
I
back out
agree
there.
That's exactly
completely.
what it is, man.
I agree completely. And they did this whole montage before about him doing the press conferences, about him coming back. And he says he's not gonna wear the fucking
Guardian
it
cap.
looks ridiculous.
Dude,
It really
I
does.
don't give a fuck. If
But you know
anybody
what?
needs that shit, man, like it's him. Like if
Yeah.
anybody needs it,
I
it's
think
him,
it should
man.
be mandatory for all these O and D linemen. Those guys they're hitting heads every fucking play. So I don't know, but he says no, I'm not going to do it. Oh, it's a personal choice. I get it. Like for you said, his body, his choice. But he at the end he says, "I love this game to the death of me." And I fucking snapped on the TV. I was like, it's not gonna be the death of you, you fucking kid. It's gonna be you in a fucking chair, like,
Mhm.
shitting into a fucking bag and God knows what else. And then complications of that will fucking kill you. And it's gonna be a slow burn or it's gonna be immediate and you're gonna be in a fucking chair by the
Mhm.
time you come off the field. So, like you
And
said, yeah,
and
go ahead.
and do you love the game to the death of you, or do you love the money that comes with it? Because would you be playing this game and risking your life if you weren't getting paid millions? I
Well,
I
guarantee
doubt
he
it.
doesn't love playing football that fucking much. He loves the millions.
no, but it's crazy. Like he had guaranteed money, and he could have said because of medical reasons I have to retire, and he would have got all the guaranteed, like all the whole contract he just had. It's like 200 million. He would have got all that guaranteed, but he chose not to. He was like, "I'd rather." We had this conversation. I'd rather fucking count my money than fucking be rich and fucking like not being able to
Right.
do anything
Like
with it.
you
Like
have you have no quality of life.
he's not
And
going to, man.
it's something that he doesn't I don't think he understand or maybe he does that it could be the very next hit.
Hmm.
It could
Yeah.
be him just going downfield and then just trips or God knows what and bonks his head
Hmm.
and that's it. He doesn't know.
Dude, it could be
So
the
I don't
same exact injury that he just had, where
he
he fell into the dude and fucking fucked himself up. You know?
yeah, because he's an
Yeah,
idiot and doesn't know how
yeah,
to fucking dive.
yeah. Yeah. A
But
And
slide,
and
man,
then
fucking slide.
and then defensive players, like we all like to like maybe people like to think they don't watch football or I've never played, like oh good guys are all in it. Like no, like
Mm.
there's motherfuckers out there that are literally gonna try and end this man's career.
Yeah.
dude, just watch the pregame interviews. Even like the running backs, every dude is just like, yeah, oh, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna. These dudes are fucking amped.
Hmm.
They are amped. Oh, it's talking. I can hear myself now. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's echoing. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm
echoing.
getting an echo. Anyway, it's probably because I'm yelling. But yeah, these guys are totally amped and yeah, they're full on like 200, 50-pound plus whatever dudes
Yeah.
at whatever rate of speed and then nail it. Just
Traveling at
it's
15 plus miles an hour.
Yeah.
it hurts. It
It got
hurts.
to, man. It has to. Like, I don't understand it. Like, everybody, I think everybody here kind of agrees on that. Like, I don't understand why you would come back. Like, you just, quality of life, man. Like,
It's not gonna be. Yeah, it's
He,
it won't. It the risk. He says. They asked him about the risk, and he's like, "Will you take a risk? Get up
yeah,
and go to
walking
work
out.
every
Yeah,
day when
yeah.
driving your car."
You might get in an
No, dude.
accident.
I
No,
understand
no.
those risks, but you do the same thing, and then you go and play a game that risks
Yeah.
even more. Your your percentage is way higher than just anyone else's that you're trying to refer to right now. So don't even with that shit. I don't. Yeah, I think Ferg, you're right. I think it's the money,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't get it. I really don't. You can
I don't get
have.
it.
I mean, somebody needs to call fucking Andrew Luck. Why aren't they? Why isn't somebody talking to Andrew Luck about the Tua situation? That's the perspective I want to hear.
That's a good
Yeah.
point. Yeah. I forgot about him, honestly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because he just was like, fuck you, I'm out. He was getting hit more than, I mean, he
Yeah.
had record numbers of just getting fucking tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And
And he would have been with a good line. He probably went down a Hall of Fame fucking quarterback. Like
yeah,
the kid was good, man. Like he was fucking good.
he was great, dude.
Yeah.
He was on a trajectory to be
Yeah.
probably one of
Yeah.
the best.
Yeah.
He was the next Peyton Manning,
Yeah. He was
and he was gonna
exact.
be better.
Yeah.
And he was like, fuck it, no, it ain't worth it. So
But it was the whole fucking curse, man. Like the Colts curse. That's why they're going like that's why they're going through what they're going through. You know what I
with
mean?
AR-15.
Yeah. That's why fucking like why did fucking Peyton go to fucking Denver? Because they're like, oh, we don't want you to break your neck and da da da, like dumb shit. You remember like all that dumb shit?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't really remember exact. I
Yeah.
just thought they didn't want to pay him anymore,
They
and he
didn't
was
want to
getting
pay him. They
old.
they
So
didn't want to pay him because they said that he couldn't fucking like it's the
playing,
same shit that fucking that Cowboys did with fucking Emmitt Smith. And he went to the Cardinals. You know what I mean? It's just like
oh,
that's a fucking franchise, man. Like you can't. And it started a curse, man. They did the same shit with Babe. Fucking the curse was started there. The fucking Bambino curse, like that was started on some shit. What they did.
yeah, but that
It
curse has
always
been
happens. Yeah,
broken.
it's been broken,
There's
but
a
like,
there's a documentary on it on Netflix right now.
but it's not gonna be broken anytime soon. Fucking in Indianapolis, man.
Yeah.
The Colts aren't gonna
Colts
fucking. Yeah, they're not gonna.
Colts just as you guys bring this up, the Colts just scored. I'm watching it on they brought it up like a game
Was
and
it
played the
was
show
it
this
Pittman?
Get the fuck out.
I didn't see who it was.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to. I gotta check
We're
it out.
talking. We got to stop talking shit on these teams, otherwise they start doing
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I gotta look at the
Quick,
fucking
quick, talk,
scoreboards.
talk shit about the Niners.
No, no,
Okay.
no, no.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like we just keep going the cowboy path, man. Because like I'm just trying to like I'm gonna help you out on that one, man. Like we're gonna talk shit.
I want to talk shit on one more team, and then I'm out of subjects. But actually, no.
There's
Okay,
a
no.
lot of
I
teams.
got a couple more. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Let's talk Jets.
Mm,
What the fuck
mm.
is
That's
going
Which
on
part of
there?
it? Which part of it? Like you want to talk about what fucking Adams just fucking came out and said to the locker room?
I
Like
don't know.
you want to talk about all
I
that?
don't,
Like it, like he
let
he did not have a good game. Like Adams did not have a good game. Like he dropped a lot of passes that fucking he should have caught last game. They ended up losing. And then he wants to stand in front of everybody and like tell people they got to be trying to hold people accountable for fucking not doing their job. Like people not celebrating like on the sideline. Like, dude, he ain't
what's
do
there to
his fucking
fucking
job.
celebrate?
Nothing. Like no, but like they did though. Like their running back had a long ass run play, and he was like nobody was on the sideline clapping or celebrating any of it. But yeah, man, like you should have thought about that. You should have been celebrating when you missed some fucking passes that you dropped
All right,
wide
Ferg,
open.
before I give my thoughts on the Jets, I want to hear what you have to say. I mean, this is the whole other coast. I know you don't really give two shits, but you are a huge football fan, and you'd love to talk
So
shit
I
on
give
Aaron
I give
Rodgers.
a lot of shits. I give a lot of shits about this one actually because
Yeah,
they had
come on.
Robert Saleh, our defensive
Yeah.
coordinator, right? They took him, they fired him, and then you want to talk about rivalries. One of my big ones is the Packers, right? Niners Packers. So I've watched Aaron Rodgers a long time. One of my best friends, huge Packers fan. So I've despised Aaron Rodgers for a long time. So watching him go through this turmoil, just nothing makes me happier. I've just it's it's been ecstatic watching him just fail time after time. Um, and I just don't think he's a good guy. I
Mm-mm.
just don't like Aaron Rodgers. I just
He's
don't think
not
he's
a good guy, man. There's nothing good about Aaron. Like, this one thing
he
I could agree with you. I hate that motherfucker, man.
he
I fucking
doesn't
hate
take
that
blame.
dude.
He won't take blame for anything. He's never just like, "Yeah, I fucked that one up. It's my fault." He wanted Devontae Adams. He got him. Still can't win.
Mm-mm.
Devontae Adams lost to the Steelers 2 weeks in a row, which is
Yeah,
a hilarious.
that's horrible. Yeah.
Um,
To two
yeah,
different
Yeah.
quarterbacks, mind
No,
you. It was
dude. Yeah.
Justin Fields at
Dude,
the
no, that's
helm
what
the
I'm
first
saying. That's
time and
fucking
Russell
horrible.
Wilson at the
Like,
second.
that's fucking horrible. Like, how do you
well,
lose? That's fucking horrible. That is so bad. That is so
yeah.
bad.
Speaking of, real quick before Johnny, you give your take on it. Real quick on like random records that will probably never be broken. That's probably one. Another one. Dak is the only quarterback in NFL history to throw 2 interceptions in the same game on 2 different
Yeah.
days.
You do.
Yeah. Yeah, that was funny, man. It's the same guy that also threw 2 touchdowns on the same day or 2 different days. He threw
That's
two.
not near,
He did the same
that's
thing with
not
touchdowns. He did the same thing with touchdowns. He threw 2 touchdowns.
that's
Threw
not
a,
nearly as
yeah,
cool.
but he did the same thing. He did the same thing
I saw a stat that like he's put up like the worst numbers of his career against
this
San
year.
Francisco.
Oh no,
Against
they're
San
horrible.
Francisco.
Like, he has his worst season this year. But like, San Francisco got his number, and that's fucking him and coaching. Like, it's fucking him and coaching. Like, that's all it is. We could talk. We could talk about
There it
right
goes.
now. Like, we could talk about right now, like how much fucking San Francisco beats Dallas. But if you want to talk about Dallas and San Francisco, who holds the record for
Oh,
wins?
okay. You're going overall now.
But I'm just saying, like, we could talk. But I'm not gonna bring that up. But if we
Wait,
want to talk about, you want to talk
Niners
about.
have Niners have
We
more
have the
head-to-head
record.
wins.
We have the record. We have the wins on y'all. Like,
No, it's 20
we
and
had the
19.
wins.
You guys are 19.
Oh, it was last game. The last game.
Yeah. So we can talk about that if you want. We
Hey!
can talk about it
Yeah.
if you want. Yeah, let's talk
This
about
is
it.
Jimmy backstepping.
No, it was.
Yeah,
I
it's
stand,
so
I
this
stand corrected.
you guys can tie it with this one, but you can't even take the lead. It's 2019.
And he has no faith in him today, so
I don't,
it's not gonna
because
happen.
we don't have a defense. We don't have a team. We haven't had a team in the last fucking. We haven't had a coach.
Fucking
That's
Ray
our
Ray
problem.
McLeod.
Is our fucking coach. We had the people on paper, but we don't have the coaches to produce. We got a running back right now that's 4.3 yards a carry. He gets the ball 6 times a game, man. Like,
and that's probably why he gets
that. Like, how do you beat a team? How do you beat a team?
When that number, Jimmy, when that number of carries goes up, it's gonna happen that the yardage percentage is gonna go down per carry. It's gonna happen.
But I get that aspect of it, but he can't be worse than what's going on right now, man. Like,
No, yeah,
the man played in going on 8 weeks. He carried the ball 56 times, man. That's your run game. And you say you don't have a run game, but the guy's getting 4.3. Prove that point. Make it like prove that point. They don't run the fucking ball, man. That's all it is. They don't. Fucking McCarthy, we talked about this shit all year. McCarthy said that he wants to get rid of fucking Kellen Moore because he don't run the ball enough. And we run the ball less than what we did with Kellen Moore. Like, explain that one.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't that the run game don't work, it's that you're not doing it. You know what I mean? You're not doing it. You're not doing it, man. Like, you're not fucking running the damn ball. You know what I mean?
I don't know how we got all the way back to Dallas, but
we're talking about the run game.
No, we were talking about the Jets.
No, we were talking about, and I was wrong, and then we stand corrected, and then we started talking about reason why Dallas run game was fucking horrible. Like, we don't have run game. Like, we went over there towards Dow. But no, like, I stand corrected. Like, he was right. Like, I fucking thought we were fucking 2019, and fucking I was wrong.
Dallas
it was fucking
has,
like he
Dallas
won.
has no game, not just no run game. They have no game whatsoever. Yeah.
You know what I hate is that I have Dak Prescott as one of my QBs for fantasy.
That's different. That's different, especially in a PPR league, because they are highly aerial.
but I can't start him today because I can't be rooting for him against the Niners. I just can't do it.
So that's a good thing. I appreciate you telling me that.
No,
Because
dude.
probably
Okay,
what's going to happen because you didn't start him, he's going to go off.
you guys, there's a situation going on.
So, like, I'm so happy you told me that. So now, like, we might have a chance.
Situation going on in
You start
Atlanta
him.
right now.
I'm,
Kyle
wa-
Pitts.
I'm watching
Kyle
it. Yeah,
Pitts.
down.
Do you think he's fumbled? Do you think he fumbles before it's knocked out before he gets in?
I don't know. Like,
That would have been Pitts'
I
second
didn't,
touchdown.
yeah, I didn't see the review. I looked up and I saw him looking down, laying down on the ground. I didn't see the review.
They called it a touchdown on the field, but of
Holy,
course it's going to be reviewed. I think it comes back, dude. It's going to be
good,
it's going to be Bucks ball. I think it's going
good.
to be Bucks ball.
This Lions Titans game is actually turning into be a fucking game, man. It's 21-14.
Oh shit.
Lions, yeah. It was 14. The Lions just scored. They just fucking scored.
Nice.
Who scored?
Fucking, I don't know. Like, I looked up, it was going to commercial.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We need to know this, Jimmy.
Well, I can't look at the screen and look at the fucking screen, man. Like,
I let you know that Kyle Pitts could have been scoring his second touchdown.
and I let you know that the game was fucking getting good. Like, so, like, when it comes back to commercial, I'll tell you who the fuck scored. Like, I don't know. Like,
you should be a food critic.
like
How's
I'm a
your
fucking
steak?
like
It's
I'm
good.
looking up. I got 4 games on, and all 4 are in commercials. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like, I fucking.
All right, I want to give my thoughts on the Jets. First, I would like to give my impression of Aaron Rodgers. You ready? Hold on.
Oh shit! Why you got the serious eyes?
Those stoned eyes.
Okay, give me the pothead. Oh, he did, dude. Like, he really ate his booger, man.
That's my Aaron Rodgers impression.
I forgot about
and scene. Okay, I didn't actually do it though.
Yeah, but he fucking really did.
Right now.
Yeah,
dude, he ate that fucking thing.
Ate the fuck out of it.
And then guess what he did? He didn't own up to it. Like Aaron Rodgers never does.
He fucking dead ass on national TV. Fucking ate a boogie.
Yep.
As he lost the game. That's fucking how amazing is that?
I think the Jets are completely fucked. I think the team, like, Lazard's out today. Devontae.
Oh, that's Adams, a fumble. That's a fumble.
Yeah,
that's
for the
yeah, that's a fumble. Yeah, that's a fumble.
Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers, like I said before, are going to have a couple games where they hook up, and we're going to see sparks of the Green Bay of old. But both these guys are, 5-6 years older since the last time they played together. The only light in the Jets organization is Breece Hall. And I hope the hell that man finds somewhere else to go so that he can be successful as a NFL player, because he's going to end up, I'm not going to put him in the same boat as Barry Sanders and Walter Payton, but what I'm saying is he's in an organization where he could be so much better if he was somewhere else that had a better team around him, is what I'm trying to say.
That makes sense, man. It definitely would be, though.
The Jets they're having, you said Devontae Adams got mad about they're not cheering on the sidelines.
Because the running back Hall, like, he had it was like a 31-yard fucking run.
Right. Yeah. But there's reports that the entire locker room is unhappy because they didn't want
Saleh.
What's his name? Saleh fired. Yeah. And that guy's still unemployed. I don't know how. I don't know why San Francisco hasn't called him back up. But
he doesn't want to coach right now. He's taking the vacation the rest of the season to spend time with his family and hang out.
And then he's gonna come back a defensive coordinator.
Good for him.
He'd probably go back to y'all, man. That'll be the smartest. That'll be the smartest fucking thing to do, because you're familiar with the fucking the organization. Be
nice pussy.
Nice pussy.
Right. It was the closest I've ever been to black pussy, actually.
I mean,
Jimmy,
I don't know if we're gonna
get
back.
Much more sense.
I don't know if we'll get banned because you're over here fucking playing with your pussy on the podcast.
I was.
You guys said it's like an OnlyFans, so here it is. My pussy.
I was gonna make a joke about that the show is our own racial slurs against ourselves.
Oh, we're horrible.
Jimmy's a Zip, I'm a Mick.
Yeah,
And
we're
I was gonna
horrible.
be like, Ferg, you don't have to use yours.
We'll get banned. We
Yeah.
we get canceled.
No, we won't, because he's the only one that could say it. It just
Yeah, just zip.
you have to
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying
But yeah, so that didn't really what's the cat's name?
Zuko.
That's a cool
Noise.
ass fucking name.
Noise.
Oh,
Okay.
fucking the Lions game, John Boyce. He said I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Number 89, Wright, the tight end or the receiver. I don't know who the fuck he is. Wright. Fucking caught the touchdown. Never heard
For
of him.
Detroit?
Yeah.
Not Laporta?
89. That's who it was. So I'm thinking 89. I'm thinking he's a tight end. Like,
Yeah, tight end for Detroit, like their biggest dude. That's Laporta.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I know, but, like,
go-to.
it was Wright.
Huh. It was the right guy.
It was the right guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, the Jets are completely fucked.
Dude,
The
Cardinals about to score.
You're gonna get Sparks, and then that's it. The rest of the season's done. They shit the bed.
You should, like, Adams should have went to fucking.
The Jets were the Jets.
Damn, Laporta just scored a touchdown.
Called it.
Yeah, Laporta just scored.
So that was the one you were talking about. It wasn't right. It was Laporta.
No, like no, that fucking when it's 21 points, they got the ball back. Like the fucking
Jesus Christ.
It was an interception, so they got the ball back. And then fucking Laporta, they were on the 15-yard line and he caught a pass and scored a touchdown. But no,
you guys,
it's not a touchdown, it's coming back.
I gotta go let a dog out before it pisses in my house. I'll be right back.
All right, man.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Don't let it piss in your house.
Hey,
All right.
Hey, easy. What's your favorite football team?
29ers.
The 29ers.
Come on, the 29ers.
29ers. I'm never gonna tell him the truth. They're just gonna one day he'll figure it out.
He'll wake up
I
and be
realize
like,
that he's grown. I'm just gonna break my heart.
just let it. You should get him a jersey made that say 29ers on it, man.
I should, yeah. Like on the back. 29ers. Yeah, you can have
That's awesome.
Yeah, it cracks me up. Go 29ers. Dad are the 29ers playing.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
You should definitely get him a jersey, dude. Like, get him.
Yeah, that's
like,
a good idea. Yeah,
29ers,
something
yeah.
back like 29ers.
Yeah. I know people, man. I'm Asian, man. Like we make. It's not double stitched.
Jimmy's like, I got family.
I got family that it might take 6 to 8 weeks.
They have to rip the original name off and then
wow,
restitch
wow,
in whatever name.
Wow,
Here, I've been to South Korea.
We don't gotta rip it. We don't got like
You don't actually rip it. I know you're very tedious and
they do the stuff, man.
yeah.
They probably made the jersey you're wearing, Johnny.
They open. No, they
I'm
don't.
sure they did.
I got this at AT&T Stadium. My Jason Witten
So
jersey.
they definitely made that fucking jersey.
I got this one from the store.
Right
when I
underneath
went
the
there.
jail is the sweatshop where they make all the jerseys actually at AT&T Stadium.
It's cool. I'm just telling you where I bought it from, man. That's all I'm saying. Like, I went to a game and was like, man, look, they got Jay Witt, and it's a throwback, and it's on sale. We'll take it.
He was a pretty good guy.
He was.
Well, gentlemen, we're coming up on our time. I appreciate you joining us, Ferg. Thanks again.
Been fun.
Been a blast hanging
Yes,
out,
sir.
talking. So tonight, dude, it's gonna be a good game.
It's gonna be a good
Dallas,
one.
fucking
They
San
did one.
Francisco. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
Yep.
Put us in a group chat. We'll talk some shit tonight.
All right. I'll set
All
it
right.
up.
All right.
All right,
How
guys.
about it?
Talk
All
to
right,
you
y'all.
later. I'm gonna
Be good.
head it.
See ya.